Hey guys, it's Matthias. It's the Custserv guy, and it's Monday, so it's a Custserv video. I'm preparing a keynote speech on the subject of going from single channel to omni-channel, or basically how to avoid the culprits, potholes, and pitfalls with dealing with too much technology. When I was preparing my presentation, I started thinking about the phone. You know, simple, basic phone you call with, nothing more. Isn't this kind of strange? I mean, this is the phone. Anyway, the phone is a superb tool. You can create new customers with it. You can treat your existing customers really good so that they spend more money. You can create loyal brand followers. You can do a lot of stuff with it. But you know what you can do? You can use it as an extremely powerful tool. This extremely powerful tool can be used to annoy your customers. You can use it to disrupt them. You can use it to just freak them out so bad that they never ever want to talk to you again, that they never ever want to contact you again. Think about it. Because the phone, in the wrong hands or in the wrong mindset, it will create problems. It will create annoyed customers. You could use this list as just 3 effective ways to beep your customers off. But I wanted to use this list to check your own company. How do you work? How do you work with it, with the phone? How do you work with the voice channel, so to speak? So, without much further ado, here is the list. Number 1, phone menu hell. Have you ever heard of anybody that says, "Yeah, I really liked your IVR. I really liked your phone message. Thank you for letting me choose 12 times before coming to a human person"? I haven't. I've never heard that. Think about it. Why do you have it? Why do you have it in the first place? Well, you know, people hate those automated systems, and they're also really hard to navigate. When it comes to myself, at least, I have to listen through all the choices and then make a decision. But what was number 1 again? Now, what's the difference between press 1 for blah blah, or press 2 for almost blah blah, or press 3 for blah 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 if you don't have blah blah almost? You know, you've been there, you heard it. Does your company have it? A poorly designed phone menu will probably lead to one of 3 things. Your customers will be extremely hostile if or when they reach a call center agent. They might become frustrated enough to just zero out, you know, just press 0 repeatedly, just because they think they might hack the system, or that might lead to a human response somewhere. And even worse, it might lead to them just hanging up. You know what they're going to complain? Not going to complain to you. They're going to complain on social media. They're going to talk about you in social media, discussing how badly you treated them, how hard it was to get a hold of you. Avoid it. You know, this is a lose-lose scenario for both the customer and the company. Avoid it at any time. Make your IVRs short, sweet, to the punch. I mean, think about it. Do you really need it? Why do you need it? Press 1 for blah, press 2 for blah blah. Well, do you use that information anywhere except for statistics? But you can always extrapolate statistics from another place. Why do you need it? And if you need it, do you use it afterwards? Do you use it in the interaction with the customer? If you do, you should keep it. If you don't, scrap it. Don't use it at all. State customers directly to the call center agent instead. It's much faster, it's much sweeter, and the customers are going to thank you for it. So, blazing gates of phone hell. Number 2, hold times. You've probably been there. "Thank you for a call, sir. I'll just put you on hold." No. And you have to wait 10 minutes for a response. Is that good customer service? American consumers have wasted more than 60 million hours being put on hold. 60 million hours. You know how long that is? I'll tell you how long that is. That is 88 lives spent on hold. You know, if a customer's call is important for you, don't put them on hold. And please, whatever you do, don't say, "I'll put you on hold, sir. Your call is important for us." Because if the caller were important, you shouldn't put them on hold in the first place. Turn to social media. Do a search on your brand, on your company name, with the tags "on hold" or "put on hold" or "being on hold." That's an effective way to just measure up if you're better or worse than your competition. And last, certainly not least, number 3, repeating information. You're stuck in an IVR and they ask you to put in an order ID, social security number, how tall you are, press 1 for blue eyes, press 2 for green eyes, press 3 for shady white eyes. And you do what they tell you to. You just punch in your numbers. I'll punch in 2 for existing customer, 225565432145912 as my customer number. And then I'm on hold waiting for the customer service agent, and the first thing he or she asks me is, "Hello, sir, can I please have your customer number?" What? Why? Why? If you're asking for information, take it, store it, use it. Don't use your customer as a data layer. Use a database as a data layer. If you don't know what a data layer is, stay tuned on this channel and you'll learn about data layers. But still, if you ask for information, use it. If you don't use it, don't ask for it. It's as simple as that. That was 3 ways to annoy your customer. Or 3 ways to get better. Or 3 things to definitely avoid. If your competition is on this list, utilizing 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 of the points I just mentioned, applaud them. Congratulate them. Why don't you just tip them off so they can use all 3 of them? Because they're going to irritate their customers. That was all from me. Thank you for listening. Hope I made some sense at least. Please feel free to follow me and use the subscribe button or the comment button. And remember, greatness lies ahead.